All right. Are we ready for Rafayel's Heatwave Torrent? I'm really excited. I'm actually super excited about this. If we're ready for Rafayel's Heatwave Torrent, put some fishies in the chat. It's time for our fish god to get his turn, finally. Zane does perfectly fine on his own. He doesn't need my help. Ready? Yes. All right. Heatwave Torrent. We're going to do this one first, and then we'll follow up with Heartstring Symphony. All right. I'm really excited about this. I can't wait. Mermaid, yes. All right. Oh, yeah, because I was going through a different one. All right. I'm going to turn this up. Always wearing his artist outfit. All right. Let me know if you can't hear anything, me and or the game accordingly. Should be fine though. I think I've pretty well mastered where this needs to be at. All right. Okay. A seemingly endless chorus of cicadas buzzing and birdsongs fill the air. Surrounded by every kind of travel brochure, Raphael and I are sitting on the carpet. One of my favorite things about Raphael is that he sits on the floor all the time, and I feel like that's such an artist thing to do, is just to sit on the floor. I'm an avid floor sitter. If we keep overthinking this, summer will be over before we even agree on a destination.
In other words, there's no reason not to leave it to chance. Yay or nay?
Raphael pulls out a notebook from the bookshelf and hands it to me, and I recognize it immediately. It's his inspiration journal. It's gotten a lot heavier since your birthday from last year.
The burden of responsibilities kept growing. It was bound to get a little chubby. Anyway, we'll let it decide for us. So, we're going here.
Raphael has already opened the journal. The page contains a blurry photograph of a light blue flame burning in the darkness. Its ethereal glow is hauntingly beautiful. Where was this taken?
I think it's, the gas stove in my kitchen?
Raphael, that's not... That's not a location. Our luck was very kind to choose a destination that's within 15 steps. I never would have thought a gas stove could make such an impressionable photo, though.
Hold on. You actually believed what I said?
Raphael! Last night I listened to Free 4-Star Lincoln, so I get double service. Yes! We love Rafi. He takes the journal from my hand and points to a small line of text at the bottom of the photograph.
Azure Islands, Dorania's volcano. I visited this place for artistic inspiration 2 years ago.
Of course you did. I want this outfit too. He'd wear it in the Destiny Cafe all the time, and I would never take it off of him.
I saw a brochure while walking around Azure Islands back then. My schedule was too packed, though, so I never got to see the blue flame in the photo.
Oh.
Everything worked out perfectly. Now we can experience it together.
Raphael appears to be satisfied with this outcome. He already pulled out his phone to search for the next available flight to Azuri Islands. It's like the zany red coat. It's not available. Wait, aren't you being a little too hasty? You picked a place you've already visited just like that?
Think of it as continuing a journey I never finished. Sure, the scenery is the same, but it'll feel different when I see it again after such a long while.
Oh, Raphael, that was a missed opportunity. You could have told us it was going to be special because it was with us. I love him in sweaters too. I pick up Raphael's inspirational journal. Unlike when I first saw it, the pages are increasingly familiar as I flip through. Almost every entry traces moments we've experienced. Cave explorations, pretending to be castaways at White Sand Bay, sketches in a wisteria grove. Oh, these are all things that we've done! Only the last page is empty now. That's so cute! It deserves to retire. Let's use this trip to give the inspiration journal a perfect ending. With a day's worth of preparation, we finally reach our destination on the afternoon of the third day. As soon as we get off the plane, a heat wave carrying the salty sea's moisture hits our faces. While waiting for our ice cream at the airport, an advertisement on the screen beside the small shop catches my attention.
This blue flame is one of a kind, and it's hidden deep within Durania's caves, the volcanic island. Durania contains large deposits of pure sulfur. They turn blue when ignited by lava.
Here you go! 2 raspberry sea salt swirl ice cream cones. Enjoy your stay at Azure Islands.
Thank you. Taking the ice cream cone with 2 scoops each, I start eating while I look for Raphael. The sunglasses on their heads. Stranded, Raphael is by the luggage cart. While he's staring into space, I push the ice cream cone towards his lips. You're still not used to long flights? Let me save you.
A flight that's over 10 hours is humanity's airborne prison.
Oh no! My poor fishy. How did you get here before? Did you swim?
Of course not. I had 2 dolphins to act as my ferry.
Of course you did. Of course you did. He's pulling like a straight up Aquaman. You're fine if you can still crack a joke. I lead Raphael out of the airport to enjoy the refreshing sea breeze. When I glance at him, I see he's looking something up on his phone. I lean in to get a closer look. This is basically how I feel on the train. Hotel shuttle bus luggage service? We're not going straight to the hotel?
Didn't you say you wanted to eat at the market when we were on the plane? If we go there now, we won't miss out on anything.
This is so... This is so sweet. He's obviously so tired and just wants to go to a hotel. And because we said we wanted to go to the market to eat, he's like, we'll still go, even though I'm gonna be exaggerated about how tired I am. I did? Are you sure you can do it now, though? Raphael holds up his phone to show me pictures of food, and my stomach betrays me. It growls audibly.
A minor issue can't get in the way of our food hunt, cutie. Let's go.
This boy is so sweet. It's still afternoon when our plane landed, yet night descends over the islands in a blink of an eye. Under the colorful lanterns, various stalls stand in neat, tightly packed rows. Tourists weave through the crowd, their presence mingling with the spices. With the spicy aromatic scents of food. A lively atmosphere unique to summer beaches. A lively atmosphere unique to summer beaches appears before us. The pleasant temperature by the sea and maybe the therapeutic power of delicious food have finally restored Raphael's energy.
That stall sells sago pudding, which has pearl-like bits and white coconut milk. It'd be perfect to eat after dinner.
Oh, that sounds so good, actually.
The one next to it sells wooden ornaments. They were made by using techniques unique to local tribes. Very few know those traditional crafting methods now. Let's finish the grilled sweet shrimp, fish balls, and stir-fried seafood noodles before we visit the pudding
this
stall.
Man can put away food as much as MC, and I'm always so impressed. As I browse the market while listening to Raphael's explanations, I realize we've almost went in a circle. I can't shake off the feeling that something's off. Oh, Raphael, have you noticed how the lines get longer wherever we go? As Raphael looks up, the people around us fall silent for a moment. Most of them guiltily avert their eyes, but the identical snacks in their hands betray them. A little girl standing nearby tugs repeatedly at her mom's hand. Oh no, someone's famous.
Mommy, aren't we going to buy the sago pudding? That handsome man said it was really tasty.
Holding back my laughter, I lean to whisper into Raphael's ears. It looks like you have a real talent for being a tour guide, handsome man.
And you have a talent for being a hunter. You're always observing your surroundings.
As the market becomes increasingly crowded, I pull Raphael away from the throng of people. Oh no, someone said it before, but an endearing habit of it. But it's is being able to pan off the rest of my food to my SO, and he can take it. Oh, that's so cute though! We walk aimlessly along the beach as our surroundings grow quieter. Eventually, we find ourselves beside a grove of wild coconut trees. The coconut trees stand tall and cast dappled moonlight reminiscent of silver fragments across the soft sand. Their leaves rustle and whisper in secret conversation with the sea breeze. That was a beautiful explanation. I wish I could just save that, because I've never heard of that explanation before. That was so beautifully said. I knew it. Some views can only be discovered when you leave the crowd behind. The coconut tree grove looks beautiful under the moonlight. I pull out my camera and start taking pictures. Meanwhile, Raphael seems to be lost in thought.
Now that you mention it, this place does feel kind of familiar.
Listen, can you not bring up anything about Raphael's past with us? Because I don't think I can handle it. Raphael pulls out his journal and flips to a page after the blue fire photo. Sure enough, there's a picture of a coconut grove in the moonlight.
I took a photo here 2 years ago as well. Doesn't that prove our taste and aesthetics are the same?
What a coincidence! The thought of standing in the exact same spot that Raphael once stood in 2 years ago excites me. I put our two photos next to each other for comparison. The coconut trees have grown a little taller, and that part of the fence over there is gone.
You're playing spot the difference?
Something about your photo feels like it's telling a story. Is it the lighting? In his photo, the moonlight has an unusually cool tone, and the trail of footprints can be faintly seen on the beach covered in shadow. It's evocative, but also lonely.
Maybe it's because 2 years have passed. Even the moon has changed.
Raphael speaks in a gentle voice, and his words are washed away by the sound of waves. I make a flame with my hands, pointed at him, and study him carefully. Did you get taller? What other changes have you experienced? Raphael reaches out and covers the frame I've made.
Stop looking through your hand camera. Use your eyes to see me as I am.
Yeah. Okay, Raphael.
We can wait 2 years. Then we'll figure out if anything has changed.
Okay. The focused expression on his face makes it seem like he's trying to capture my current image with his gaze. This boy would make me blush so fast. A burst of music pulls me out of my daze. I turn in the direction of the drums. What's that sound?
It's probably the locals having an outdoor gathering. They say it originally started as a way to welcome people who return from sailing. It then developed into an annual summer festival.
You've experienced it yourself?
Yup. But as soon as I got close, a very enthusiastic man had me dance with him. I didn't even get a chance to take photos as a memento.
That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Come to think of it, I rarely see photos of you.
Didn't you sneakily take a few of them today? We can get those developed once we're back.
A beam of light from the lighthouse sweeps towards us and illuminates our tranquil corner of the beach. In that brief moment, I catch a glimpse of Raphael's profile. He's unable to... This is so sweet. He's unable to hide his smile. Since he already knows what I've been doing, I boldly raise my camera. Come on, say cheese. I love when they do that with Raphael and they make him more thoughtful. I don't know if that's the correct word. They make him seem more ethereal than they normally do. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. I just like when they do that. Back at the hotel, the heat wave has subsided. Twinkling stars dot the sky. After showering, fatigue washes over us. Raphael and I collapse onto the soft bed. We're sprawled out like starfish. The mattress shifts, Raphael rolls over and pulls me into his embrace as if he were an octopus. Just so you know, your human body pillow will go into sleep mode in a second.
I'm impressed. That's really fast for a shutdown.
Hi, cutie pie. I turn and find a comfortable position. Then I snuggle against him. Weird. All we did was eat and drink this afternoon. Why do I feel so tired the moment I see a bed?
We can only see the blue flame at night anyway. Why don't we cancel our daytime plans and rest at the hotel?
We came all the way here, though. We can't just stick to the land when we're at an island resort. It'd be a waste to stay in our room all day. Not enjoying this view of the ocean is practically a crime.
I know. If the ocean could hear you, it'd be touched by your unwavering determination.
Can the sea god please tell the ocean that I am unwavering and devoted? Hi, Dolly. I like that too, because I think we're seeing Raphael's true character when he really only shows that. I agree with you, lady. The camera rests on the bedside table, since Raphael had left it there. I pick it up. Even though we've decided to see the blue flame photo for the last page of the journal, we also captured many beautiful memorable scenes tonight through. As I struggled to choose between them, a photo I don't remember taking catches my attention. In a bustling marketplace, Raphael stands in the crowd with his head slightly tilted. He's strikingly handsome in that moment. It's as if the lights are doing him a favor.
Why are you smiling?
Because you're so handsome. His head suddenly appears on my shoulder, which startles me. For some reason, I feel like I've been caught red-handed, and I hurriedly covered the camera. I saw a bird I randomly took a picture of.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everything about you screams suspicious.
No. Me suspicious? No. I'm not suspicious at all.
And if this birdie is so interesting, why can't I see it?
Because it's not for you to see. Hi, Deep Space! Raphael tries to grab the camera, and I dodge. With a twist, I pull him down with me. We tumble off the bed before he can react. Blackouts. Summer heat. No! I hope that you're staying cool at least. Thud. Raphael becomes a human cushion and absorbs the impact of my fall. Don't pout! No, Rafi! With a sheepish smile, I get up and crouch beside Raphael. He's lying flat on his back and hasn't moved an inch. I was just defending myself. You're not allowed to extort me. Raphael, I love how playful they are. Raphael turns to look at me, his eyes full of disbelief. I pat the thick carpet beneath us and stand up. I guess I broke you. I'll ask the front desk for a wheelchair. I'm about to leave, but he grabs my wrist. Then Raphael sort of sits up. He leans against the bed and messes up my hair to avenge himself.
Miss, I have a feeling you left your compassion on the beach.
I left enough compassion for the ocean. You just said I was unwavering and devoted to the ocean. That's where my compassion lies. Get in the water and I'll have unwavering devotion to you too.
You were very agile when you tried to take me down. I'm pretty sure you can climb a volcano right now without breaking a sweat.
We just said that we were gonna stay in the hotel. I can show you my being agile here. I stop Raphael's hand from wreaking havoc on my hair. I use this opportunity to lean against his shoulder and hide my attempt to stifle my laugh.
What? Are you trying to put it on me now?
You grabbed the camera first. You're the one at fault here. My entire body hurts. I can't get up. Before I can continue, Raphael picks me up and places me on one of the balcony's lounge chairs. I thought you were gonna throw me off the balcony.
Lie down on your stomach.
Okay. I don't know why, but I just got so... I feel like I'm gonna start giggling here in a minute. Although I'm confused, I lay face down on the lounge chair. Through the reflection in the glass window, I see Raphael walk back to the bedroom. He bends over and starts rummaging through a shopping bag. Footsteps approach, and I turn my head. He's holding the coconut. Oh, we bought at the market. I was correct in my assumption. Are we getting Raphael's silent poem? Yes. What are you doing?
Don't move.
Okay. Raphael quickly answers my question with actions. He presses his warm palm against my shoulders that are exposed to the cool night breeze. He gently massages my sore shoulders and back. I think Silent Poem had us all folded deep space. It's Raphael's turn. My heartbeat quickens because of his touch. Yet, when I catch a glimpse of him being focused, I feel a little like teasing him again. MC, don't tease him. Let him be sweet to us. My lower back is also a little sore. And my calves.
You really do have me at your beck and call, huh? It's like you're an expert at giving me orders.
I mean, it's not exactly me, per se. It might be the bond that we have. I'm surprised isn't glowing right now. Couldn't possibly be anything else. Immediately, Raphael's fingertips move to my waist. It tickles. His motions are deliberate and unhurried. Amidst the sudden quietness, my heartbeat is almost deafeningly loud.
You feel warmer now. You don't have a fever, right?
It's the same type of fever that you get. I'm just feeling a little warm. We're in the tropics after all.
Should I turn up the AC for you?
No. The pressure on my back that was making my heart race stops. I have a moment of relief, so I turn my head to look back at him. Raphael doesn't move away. On his face, I see a very amused, playful smile. I freeze. I've been caught. I know, his voice is so sweet.
Oh, you're really stiff. I guess you need a longer massage.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure we have a lot of vacation time, right?
Yes. Just come closer. It's Cassie. I can bite her. Raphael, it will never not come back and bite her in the ass. Let's be real. Do we need to revisit Witnessed by Deep Space when I decided to playfully kiss him and instead it turned into a makeout session? It will never not come back and bite us in the ass with Raphael. He does it on purpose. Under the warm yellow light, a giant shadow of palm tree leaves sways gently in the breeze. The pleasant fragrance of coconuts fills the room. And then we faded to black. Come on, there's no way. There's not any way. After, is that really what we're going with, MC? A good night's sleep? After getting a good night's sleep, I stand on the dock. The cool sea breeze is refreshing. This should have been the perfect morning, but...
No ship. Go away. No stop.
Huh? The man wearing miner's clothes is animated. His arms are crossed as he frantically shakes his head.
No go island!
No, Chocolate. Well, I'm sure it was good after the little exertion. We can't visit the island? The older memories robbed us of sex. It's true. According to Raphael's plan, we were supposed to get on a yacht so we could go to the most important destination of our journey. Dorania is the volcanic island with a flame that's one of a kind. The blue flame can only be seen at night, so we planned to explore the island during the day. Who could have guessed we'd be stopped before we reached the shore? Why can't we go to the island? I try my best to clearly articulate my words. The man understands my questions and quickly responds, but I don't understand it.
He's saying we can only visit the island after 6 p.m. There are miners who work in the tunnels during the day.
Oh. Wait, Raphael, why do you suddenly know this? I gotta wipe over. Thank you, intertidal pool. Oh, it's intertidal zone. Hello. I love the shirt on him. It's so good. Raphael, who just got off the phone, walks over to me and looks thoughtfully at the miner. understand the language he's speaking?
A little. It's the native language of the locals here. Thanks for letting us know. We'll come back after dark.
The yacht quickly turns around and sails away from the shore. Our plans have been ruined. Unable to hide my disappointment, I keep looking back at the island. I guess those hiking poles are useless now.
I should have asked in advance.
Oh, look at him taking responsibility.
I can sneak you onto the island by going underwater. Consider it my way of making up for my negligence as your tour guide.
Does that mean we get to kiss? We don't have to, because I naturally know how to breathe underwater, but you can kiss me still. I personally think he has perfect physique. He actually does have perfect physique.
But isn't there a saying, good things come to those who persevere, yeah?
Listen, Raphael, your girlfriend, she's very impatient. His comment makes me laugh, and out of the corner of my eye, I spot fishing gear at the edge of the dock and immediately feel better. Okay, Raphael, you can officially resign as tour guide for his negligence. I'll take it from here.
As you wish. So, what's our next activity, Miss Tour Guide?
It's almost noon. Are you hungry? I'm sounding like a mom. The yacht is anchored near a shallow reef. This small island is one of the smaller resort areas, and it's close to Dorania. A flash of silver light appears beside me as Raphael skillfully reels in his catch. He raises his arm, and the lively fish splashes water droplets while thrashing about.
Miss Tour Guide, you won't catch anything if you keep staring at my fishing rod.
You have an unfair advantage. You're the fish god. You can't. This is like Caleb using his gravity eval. You can't use your fish god powers because it's cheating. I glance at Raphael's containers that fill to the brim with fish. That's what I'm talking about. Then I look at the calm water in front of me. I sigh. I underestimated how much your subjects adore you. They're probably worried that you won't have enough to eat. Ugh! Out of all the things I could have chosen, why did I go with fishing? I challenged Raphael. MC. You know what? MC, you're partly to blame for this. I don't know why you didn't think of Raphael literally being the sea god. I challenged Raphael to a fishing competition, and, as expected, the result is crushing defeat.
What was our bet again? The loser will fulfill the winner's request?
I need to find the guy who said fish have a bad memory. It's been 2 years since I've seen you. Not only do they remember you, but they're also leaping into your trap to throw you a reunion party. I can see. You know what? Raphael would have that smirk on his face right now, too. Like, he'd be so proud of himself. And I couldn't be mad at him, but also I would be so annoyed. MC is a sore loser. Oh, God. Listen, she kind of deserves the defeat since she's the one who suggested it in the first place. The small fish in Raphael's container suddenly starts jumping around. It's as if they're responding to my words. I laugh.
They've never actually seen me before, though. This is more like a welcome ceremony. The ones that saw me 2 years ago should be their grandparents.
Then you must have been a legendary figure in these waters. The older fish probably tell bedtime stories about you. Jeez. I clear my throat and imitate an elderly voice. Back in my day, Grandma was caught by a fisherman. I need to finish the sentence. But then she discovered he was actually the sea god.
If they knew we were hungry right now, wouldn't it turn into a horror story? Which, makes a fry's scales stand on end.
To be honest, all these guys are way taller. They're like 6 foot something.
Besides, your story isn't really accurate. I never fished here before. I had other plans at the time.
Other plans? What other plans? I want to know what these other plans are.
There's an underwater volcano about 5 kilometers from Dorania. It erupted 2 years ago, and I decided to go see it.
Oh. Okay. You wanted to witness an underwater volcano eruption?
I heard about it from my elders when I was a kid. I was curious, so I paid the volcano a visit.
With who? With his fish. I guess this counts as another exclusive Rafayel attraction. It's like the Pink Ocean and the secret hideout you showed me.
Miss Tour Guide, don't tell me the next stop is an underwater volcano.
Let's go. What if we go there now?
Unfortunately, it's dormant now. So, we'll end up with a normie, black mountain. I'll make sure to have an itinerary of exclusive Rafayel attractions for you next time.
Please. You know other MCs? The boundless sea unfolds before my eyes, while an unknown, wondrous world remains hidden within Raphael's memories. Now I understand Xavier's jealousy. And I'm just a newcomer who longs to explore this fascinating place. Hi, Raffi. Raphael moves his chair a little closer to me and stretches his arms.
What you thinking about?
You should publish a travel photo book featuring these rare underwater landscapes. I'm sure it'd be incredibly popular.
To put it in Thomas's words, aesthetic value would be great, but in terms of practicality, it's useless. It'd be hard to find people like you who are willing to walk 5 kilometers along the ocean floor with me. And it's just to watch an underwater volcano erupt, I might add.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who can breathe underwater, aside from you. Normal tourists can't exactly do that without snorkeling. And it's not exactly walking along the sandy bottoms. You know, semantics, whatever. Semantics, it's fine. It's fine. Underwear landscapes. The sunlight reflecting off the ocean dances across our faces. It's as if it could melt us. Xavier being jealous of his own self, I think, is the hallmark of his jealousy tears. It really is. I'll take that as a compliment.
Of course it's a compliment. Witnessing these sights requires you to have good timing. Finding someone to share the experience is an even rarer blessing. Climbing snow-covered mountains at dawn to watch the sunrise is wonderful.
Oh!
Exploring mine shafts at midnight to see blue fire is amazing.
I love that they brought up his birthday. Raphael tucks strands of my hair that the sea breeze has tousled behind my ear before stretching out his legs. He's just as relaxed as a fish leisurely gliding through the water after a satisfying meal.
Sitting like this is also extraordinary.
That was so beautifully delivered. I nod. Then I lean against Raphael and use this chance to make a request. Yeah, it's nice. So, can we forget about me losing the fishing competition earlier? Or I can grill the fish as my punishment?
No, why would I let you run away? Especially when we're on my turf. It's okay, cutie. I've already decided how I'm going to use this opportunity.
That was so cute, though. You will summon him in chat. Suddenly Xavier's in chat.
There's a limited time exclusive Raphael attraction. The tickets are conveniently on sale nearby. It's a little dangerous, but it's also thrilling. Come with me.
Yes, sir. What is it? Raphael picks up the tackle box and walks towards the grill. In response to my inquisitive expression, he points at the setting sun.
We'll be watching the most beautiful sunset in the world at sea.
No. He's just gonna push them all off of your bed, Montoya. Hello? Hi, Rafi. While enjoying the crisp, grilled fish, I occasionally glance towards the shore. Raphael is standing on the beach as he's talking to a stranger. They quickly reach an agreement. The man turns to leave as Raphael walks towards me.
I've made arrangements with the Wyvern coach. If we start the lesson now, we'll be just in time for the sunset.
Coach? Lessons? I'm sorry? Raphael? Raphael, what, please, what are we doing? That's your concern of the word? Oh, Wyvern? The man leaps up from the sea while spraying water. From a distance, he looks like he looks like a flying fish soaring above the waters. Oh, it's the board. Following his movements, a long hose sprays water in beautiful arcs. After spinning several times in the air, the man lands right in front of us.
Whew. Whoever has the better balance can take the coach position.
Shaw, dude. Bye, Dolly. This is how we're watching the sunset? It's definitely something you do. I don't mind, but aren't you afraid of falling?
We're over the sea, so there's nothing to worry about. Falling will be like going home.
Oh my gosh. Now is not the time to be afraid. We agreed to master this hydro flight like sport before the sunset appears. After learning some basic techniques for controlling the wyvern, Rafayel and I step onto the control platform. If I'm the coach, I promise we won't fall into the sea. What do you think?
Even if you do fall into the sea, I'll fish you out. What do you think?
Our gazes meet, and sparks fly between us. Of course they do. My frustration from losing the fishing competition motivates me to claim the coaching position.
Do you want to make another bet?
Sure. Let's test our balance. Whoever falls off first loses.
Deal. And don't forget, you said that, not me.
Yeah. Alright, sorry, I gotta say it like, yeah.
Darn, I couldn't end it in one move.
Nope, I'm gonna win. Oh!
Stop tickling me.
Look at how cute he is!
Don't touch that spot.
I love that he's
Tickles.
dancing. This is so cute. Hi, I caught you. That laugh needs. I agree. Are you all right?
That was child's play.
Oh my gosh, what was that face?
It can't be malfunction.
Yeah, it malfunctioned. You jinxed it.
Falling into the sea with you isn't that bad.
Why is he so cute though? Caught a fishy. Oh.
Don't move. It's not dry yet. Is this easier for you?
Why is he so cute though?
It's already dry. Never mind.
That's that's such a cute
They say
picture.
this is the most beautiful sunset. Our trip has been worthwhile. Why are you looking at me?
Why wouldn't I look at you? You're so cute.
Should I let you get a closer look?
Yes. I love his little nuzzle.
The best sunset.
That was so cute. I cannot get over that. That was so cute. My heart. Raphael is like, he comes like, I'm gonna stand by my term. He's a sleeper. Sometimes he comes swooping in and I'm like, I'm sorry, but I like fishies. I would love to see his hair slick back. That was so cute. The sunset's warm glow disappears on the horizon, and the yacht finally sails back to Dorania. I can make out the volcano in the darkness, and leaning against the ship's railing to view the night scenery is relaxing. However, do I really need to wear all this, Rafayel? Rafayel is carefully examining the multiple layers of protective clothing I'm wearing.
At midnight, the sea is a lot colder, and the volcanic ash concentration is high. Having proper protection is never a bad idea.
He's a switch.
You know, you look really cute when you're wrapped up like a burrito.
Maybe I am. As I struggle to lift my arm, Rafayel quickly takes a photo of me. This is your revenge, you know it.
Please. No one said only you could take touristy photos. Don't be a bully, cutie.
You're the bully! You bully me! Oh dear. I pretend to look fierce as I grab a protective suit and wrap him up nicely. Satisfied, I clasp my hands together. One perfectly round fishball coming right up. You look so cute when you're wrapped up like a burrito. He does like to set up trap. We finally reached Dorania before dawn. Far from the resort area, the island is eerily quiet. Even the constant rhythm of waves has disappeared in this area that's shrouded in mist. Our guide, an old miner, sways slightly as he leads us into the dense forest. He's holding a flashlight.
The terrain has changed a lot over the years. The volcanic vent used to be hidden inside the mountain. Then we stumbled upon it while mining for sulfur. The blue flames you want to see are inside one of the mining tunnels.
The thin mist disperses with the wind. Moonlight filters through gaps between the tall trees, and we can faintly make out the mine entrance nearby. The mine shaft is deep and claustrophobically narrow. Its floor is covered with dust and loose stones. Are we really the only tourists on the island today?
Probably. The viewing conditions are demanding and the path is difficult to traverse. Very few people will actually try to see it themselves.
When we reach a fork in the tunnel, the guide suddenly stops and points at an ever narrower passage.
Follow the tracks as you go down. You'll know when you see it. I'm only responsible for taking you this far. Don't linger too long, and make sure to return the same way before daybreak.
The guide leaves. We continue walking on the rough, uneven ground. Rafayel carefully traces his fingers along the rock wall as we move. This really is his first time here. I didn't think we'd have the blue flame all to ourselves tonight.
We're lucky. Tourists usually flock to these attractions that are one of a kind.
When you couldn't visit this place, were you disappointed when you left?
Maybe a little, but I had more important things to do. It was hard to justify staying for a minor point of interest. Looking back now, missing it then is a form of luck.
You said that you regret regret adds character to your life, right? Raphael is momentarily stunned. Then he taps my forehead.
You have a good memory. You even remember things I said in passing.
It's because I have my own Raphael inspiration journal. My voice echoes and reverberates back to my ears. I open my mouth and continue speaking in a quieter voice. Your words, your paintings, the songs you recommend, stories you tell, I collected them all in my journal. Each page I turn reveals a more complete picture of you, Raphael. And watching it gradually becomes thicker, watching it gradually become thicker gives me a sense of accomplishment. Didn't you say your inspiration journal is the compass for your creative work? Well, mine always leads me straight to you. I hear Raphael's muffled laughter beside me and quickly grab his arm. Seriously though, I'm still waiting for you to finish How to Care for a Lemurian. When will you submit a draft?
You're very demanding, cutie. We're on vacation and you're hounding me about deadlines. I'm not missing those deadlines on purpose. It's just that you don't need a beginner's guide anymore. You're taking care of this Lemurian perfectly.
But why was that so cute?
The Lemurian who's living by your side is healthy and happy.
His praise catches me off guard. Unable to hide my smile, I pull his hand and walk with my head down. Of course. Let's keep going. We need to leave before the sun rises.
Look up. I think we're here.
We've reached the end of the tunnel before I realize it. Around the corner, a cave glows with mining lights. That was very cute. I hold my breath and pull Raphael inside with me. But I only find a few massive rocks inside. It's indistinguishable from any other mine. It's just more spacious. Did we take a wrong turn? There weren't any branching paths along the way. Raphael doesn't speak. He gestures for me to listen carefully. Following the sound, I discover a precipice behind the rocks. A faint blue light is being reflected off the wall.
This must be it.
We exchange a glance before peering into the depths below. In that instance, blue ignites our gazes. The cavity isn't deep. However, within it are magnificent blue flames. It's a spectacle that seems to belong to another world. At the bottom of the cave, the blue flames merge into a lake of fire. Blue sparks continuously rise and burst. They resemble sea spray. A bottomless pool of magma lies in the center of the lake. The texture of shiny crystals shimmer with an otherworldly gleam. It's so bright that it's almost blinding. We silently stand side by side, and only the sound of burning magma is in our ears. A long time passes before I open my mouth. Like a fire. This is incredible.
Yeah, this trip was worth it.
We sit on rocks beside the volcanic vent while mist drifts by. It makes me wonder if I'm dreaming. Do you remember?
The adventure you gave me for my birthday last year?
I pull the inspiration journal out from my backpack and open it. The luminous blue flames illuminate a photo that had been cut from a brochure. The photos never match reality, but this seems even more perfect.
Maybe it really did only have a small flame like a gas stove 2 years ago. We just happened to arrive at the moment when it's at its best.
I flipped to the last blank page and waved the journal in front of Rafayel. Despite the false advertisements, I think this special view would be perfect for the final entry. What do you think?
Of course. I'm honored the dedicated photographer who accompanied me here is actually asking for my opinion.
I position Rafayel in the perfect spot, step back to find the best angle, and pull out my instant camera. When I look through the viewfinder, I discover Rafayel's figure is no longer there. Rafayel? Stop moving around. This is the only... Rafayel's hand rests on my waist as he guides me to turn in a different direction and gently pushes me down a little. He takes the camera from my hands, and with a quick flick of his wrist, Rafayel turns the lens in another direction. I hear the sound of a shutter. Stunned, I stand there as Rafayel looks at me.
Trust me, this spot is the best.
Rafayel takes out the photo that has yet to be developed and gives it to me. He smiles as he points to the journal in my hand.
I think it's more fitting to call it a memory album. Aside from the inspiration I collected during some trips, it also has things that are very precious to me.
Like?
The freedom to stop whenever I want to in this world, and the comfort of someone being my anchor.
Oh, he opens my palm, places the photo in it, and then intertwines his fingers with mine.
Did you know? After underwater volcanoes erupt, the cooling lava sometimes forms rocks that create small islands. They gradually become stretches of land that serve as a home for plants. People will eventually set foot on them too. I was lucky enough to witness an underwater volcanic eruption, and I found that perfect island where I feel like I truly belong.
Embraced by our warmth, the photo in my hand is now clear. In the photo, Rafayel is looking at the camera, his eyes filled with joy. I'm looking at him, and a sea of vibrant blue flames blooms behind us.
Look, the view from our island is beautiful.
This... Rafayel is so romantic. It kills me. That was so good. This fishy really just... I cannot. Sometimes Rafayel surprises me, and he shouldn't, but he does. His romance is top tier. Alright. Let's go through the second part, or the second half of, or the other kindled part of it. So I'm not going to touch anything this time. I'm going to let him win this time. I'm letting him win. I just want to make that clear.
Darn, I couldn't end it in one move.
Oh!
You need to practice some more if you want to ambush me.
His look is sometimes like... was
I
that
guess that move is
sound?
called playing with fire.
That was cute.
Did you set yourself up?
Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. I can do that too.
Do you want some excitement? You better hold on tight.
Yes, sir. I have the biggest smile on my face. He's so cute.
Don't move. It's not dry yet.
You should get this memory. Definitely. We have to let him win sometimes. I feel like his story...
Is this easier for you?
It was. They put a lot of the other guys towards the end.
It's already dry.
It
Never
really
mind.
does. This is such a cute... Ah! I can't get over that.
They
That's
say this
so
is the most
precious.
beautiful sunset. Our trip has been worthwhile. Why are you looking at me? Should I let you get a closer look?
Yes. There's something in his eye. It's me. I'm in his eye.
The best sunset.
This man is so absurdly romantic. I can't get over it. It's so good.